So we just finished.
Check it out.
It is a hot soak. Great successes doesn't mean you're going to last, right? And these three things, I believe, are going to help me go further and last in the game longer.
Literally, look at this. Such a dream. Check it out. Wow.
If you've never seen my videos, my name is Johnny. I run a multi-six-figure coffee cart company and then also a couple of other businesses. And there's definitely things that I can attribute that have helped us keep going in the midst of like hardship, in the midst of like challenges. Because I get it. Like some of you go to bed at 1 a.m., get up at 4 a.m. If that's like you running a coffee cart. Like I remember those nights I've had with Vanessa. And so kind of the three things that have kept me going, first being my why. My faith is the most important thing to me. When I was younger, I struggled with a lot of things. I struggled with identity. I struggled with depression. I struggled with a bunch of things. You know, everyone struggles with something. And I remember being like 18 and 19 and really just giving myself fully to God and surrendering. And ever since then, my life has never been the same. And it's why I do what I do, because I want to glorify God with my life and love people while doing it. And so you have to have a strong why. If you don't have a North Star, if you don't have why you're doing what you're doing other than like, I want to make money or just have a nice house or pay the bills, which are all important things, you definitely need something bigger than that. And so like, even, you know, speaking of calling, like I love helping people find their destiny or dream and helping them achieve it. For some reason, like it gives me so much fulfillment. And that's one of the things that I strive to do in everything. In the coffee cart community, you know, we try to help launch coffee carts, scale them. And then also just, you know, doing Sale of Coffee, where we get to serve people, talk to them, serve them well. And so like, just my goal of like serving people well is seen throughout my businesses. And at the end of the day, if you're doing your why, like you're going to be fulfilled, right? And that's why you need a North Star, because it's easy to get lost even in the midst of successes. A big why as well as my family, obviously providing for my wife and my little baby. And it's super important to have those things, because when things are tough, you just have to remind yourself, why am I doing the things I'm doing? Or if you just get lost and you're like, why am I shooting for these big numbers? You just kind of have to go back and discover your why. The second thing that's really helped me keep going is community. Like doing things alone sucks. Like I've been there, and you're sometimes just confused, you're discouraged. And so I fortunately have had really awesome people come alongside of me. There's probably 2 or 3 people I call on a weekly basis just to talk, just to share where we're at. And it's been so good. And then on top of that, especially for coffee carts, we've actually built a super amazing community that's super supportive. And it's been so supportive for me, because I love to see where people are at in their journey. And so you have to surround yourself with community, whether you're a coffee cart, whether in life, whatever that looks like, you know, it's super important. And so I've just seen how people have kept me going, encouraged me, and you need it. So this might be even a controversial statement, but like connect with your competition in your area. You know, some of them will be open to connecting, some of them might be weird about it, but like we've tried our best in those ways to just be able to, you know, tell people they don't have to do it alone and we can help each other. And then the third thing that's super important is like what I'm doing right now is resting. You need to slow down to speed up. And I truly believe that. Like all the times I've hit really amazing goals with the coffee cart company, with other companies, it's been when I've had time to reflect and time to set those goals, time to set those visions, and yeah, if you keep going 100 miles an hour and never stop to see where you're going or where you've come, you can get lost and really easily burnt out. And so me even just slowing down here and asking myself, where am I at personally? You know, am I doing good? Am I in a healthy spot as a person? Is my family taken care of? Do they feel like I'm present? This is so important for business. And I know this is not like, here's 3 tips to grow your coffee car business or your business, but really these are 3 things that will help you keep going in the midst of everything. Just because you hit high numbers, just because you do these great successes doesn't mean you're going to last, right? And these 3 things I believe are going to help me go further and last in the game longer. And so, yeah, just slowing down, giving yourself a rest. I mean, there's seasons of hustle, there's seasons of going hard, but you have to realize, like, if you're not taking care of yourself, you can crash and burn pretty quickly. And so those are kind of the 3 things I wanted to share with you. Again, have a really strong why. For me, it's my faith and family. Number 2 is have people around you, have a community. And number 3, rest. Remember to rest. And I need to do a better job at this because I tend to love to work, and the way I cope now is by working, and have to realize I need to slow down and just face the things I need to face and keep going. And so whether you're building a business, starting a coffee car, maybe scaling a coffee car or some other business, would always love to connect with you on Instagram. And if you don't want to be doing it alone, feel free to DM me. Would love to chat and see if we can help with that. But thanks for watching, guys. Signing out here from the mountains of Colorado. Peace. That's a wrap.